What's going on, everyone? The New England Patriots are gearing up for their playoff run, but right now, two of their biggest stars are making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Stefon Diggs and Barmore are both facing serious criminal charges, and when reporters tried to get answers, things got uncomfortable real fast. We're talking felony strangulation charges, domestic assault allegations, and two players who absolutely refuse to talk about it in the locker room. This is a massive story that could impact not just these players' careers, but potentially the Patriots' entire playoff hopes. So let's break down everything you need to know about what's happening with Diggs and Barmore, what the charges actually mean, and where things go from here. Let's start with Stefon Diggs. The veteran wide receiver is facing a felony charge of strangulation or suffocation, plus a misdemeanor assault and battery charge.
These charges stem from an incident that allegedly happened on December 2nd, 2025, just one day after the Patriots dominated the New York Giants on Monday Night Football.
So, what actually happened? According to the police report, Diggs got into a dispute with his private chef over money. The woman told police that Diggs allegedly smacked her across the face during this argument. When she tried to push him away, she claims he attempted to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. That detail right there is what led to the felony strangulation charge, which is extremely serious. Now, Diggs and his legal team are categorically denying everything. His attorney, David Meyer, released a statement saying these allegations are unsubstantiated, uncorroborated, and were never investigated because they did not occur. The defense is painting this as an employer-employee financial dispute that didn't go the employee's way. They're arguing the timing is suspicious and that this is basically about money, not assault. Diggs is scheduled to be arraigned on January 23, 2026, which is just 2 days before the AFC Championship game. Talk about pressure. The 31-year-old receiver has been with the Patriots this season and has been a key part of their offense, so the timing of all this couldn't be worse for New England. But Diggs isn't the only Patriots player in legal trouble. Defensive tackle Barmore is facing his own charges: assault and battery on a family or household member. This case involves Sloane Smith-Jerdsky, who is the mother of Barmore's child. According to the criminal complaint filed on December 16th, the incident allegedly occurred way back on August 8, 2025. So why are we just hearing about it now? Well, according to Mansfield Police Sergeant John Armstrong, the woman didn't contact law enforcement until August 25th. Almost 3 weeks after the alleged incident. Here's what allegedly went down. Barmore and the woman were at his home in Mansfield, Massachusetts, and during an argument, he allegedly grabbed her phone while she was trying to leave. The complaint states that she intended to open the door and scream for help, but Barmore allegedly grabbed her before she could and threw her to the floor. The complaint also says he grabbed her by the shirt near her neck and at one point allegedly told her he would have his cousin mess her up. Barmore's attorney responded with a statement saying they're confident the evidence will show no criminal conduct took place, and they expect this personal matter to be resolved soon with both parties moving forward together. Barmore's arraignment is scheduled for February 3, 2026. The Patriots organization said they were made aware of the Barmore situation back when it happened in August, and they informed the NFL in a timely manner. They're cooperating fully with the league and respecting the legal process. Now here's where things get really uncomfortable. Both Diggs and Barmore faced reporters in the Patriots locker room on Friday, and let me tell you, they did not want to talk about their legal situations. Diggs acknowledged it was an emotional time for him and said he was sorry he wasn't available for a couple of days. But when reporters tried to dig deeper, he shut it down immediately. "It's definitely an open case, so I can't even say anything about it," Diggs said. He made it clear he would only answer football-related questions, and he meant it. When a reporter asked about the support he's received from his teammates, Diggs responded, "Is that a football question? Regarding football, I'm going to continue to be the guy that I've been." When asked if he'd been in contact with Barmore about their situations, Diggs again said, "Is that a football question?" He even added, "I try not to be rude, I said it in the beginning." Barmore was just as tight-lipped. He told reporters multiple times, "I'm focused on Miami and playing football." That's it. That's all he would say. Look, I get it. Their lawyers almost certainly told them not to talk about the cases. Anything they say can be used against them in court. But from a PR perspective, this doesn't look great. You've got two star players basically stonewalling the media while facing serious criminal charges. So here's the million-dollar question. Can they still play? The answer is yes, at least for now. The NFL released a statement saying there's no change to the status of Diggs or Barmore, and both are eligible to play. The league explained that under their personal conduct policy, players can be placed on the commissioner-exempt list, but that usually happens after formal charges are filed following an indictment by a grand jury, the filing of charges by a prosecutor, or an arraignment in criminal court. Since neither player has been arraigned yet, they're still good to go for Sunday's game against the Miami Dolphins. Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel was asked about these distractions ahead of the playoffs. His response? I would say not disappointing at all. These are allegations. He emphasized that these are things they have to handle, and every day there are distractions of different sizes. Vrabel said he's confident the team will focus on the Dolphins and that Diggs and Barmore will be able to handle the ongoing legal process. That's a pretty diplomatic answer from Vrabel, but you have to wonder what's going on behind closed doors. The Patriots are in the middle of a playoff push. According to current standings, they're competing for positioning in the AFC. Having two key players dealing with felony and domestic assault charges is not exactly ideal preparation for the postseason. So where does all this go from here?
For Stefon Diggs, his arraignment is January 23rd, right before the AFC Championship game.
If he's still on the team and they make it that far, this could be a huge distraction during the most important game of the season. For Christian Barmore, his arraignment is February 3rd, which would be after the AFC Championship, but potentially before or during Super Bowl week if the Patriots make it that far. The NFL could step in at any point and place either or both players on the commissioner-exempt list, especially once they're formally arraigned. That would sideline them immediately. Teams have to be prepared for that possibility. From a legal standpoint, both players face serious charges. Diggs is dealing with a felony, which could mean significant prison time if convicted. Barmore's domestic assault charge is also serious, especially given the details in that complaint. Both players are maintaining their innocence. And remember, they haven't been convicted of anything yet. They deserve their day in court. But this is definitely a story we'll be watching closely. How will this impact the Patriots' playoff run? Will the NFL step in? And ultimately, what will happen when these cases go to trial? Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this whole situation. Should the NFL have suspended these guys already, or is it right to let the legal process play out first? If you want to stay updated on all the latest Patriots news and NFL drama, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.